Hello everybody and welcome back to Slime Rancher. Now, as you may see, I think after last time we ended things in the glass desert. And we're still there at the moment. And I thought that I would stay here for a little while and just generally mooch around the place. And see if I can find... Oh, we're in here, that's where we are. And see if I can find some silver parsnips to take back to the ranch. Now, to do that, I need my inventory a little bit clearer. So I'm just going to open the T menu, which is the one for all my gadgets and stuff. Now, let's get the refinery link in here, and then I can get all of this stuff out of my inventory. T... Spiral steam. Oh, I must have got these out of, I don't know. Maybe out of a treasure pod or something. But I don't need those in my inventory. And that's all finished. Okay, right. Now let's pop back along here. Oh! Don't be so mean to me. What did I do to you? Nothing. Okay. Oh! Wow, look at me go. So pop back around here. I'm sure there used to be some silver parsnips kind of on one of the ledges around here. Yes. Oh. But now I'm on the floor. No. And there's tars everywhere. Well, I've got a full thing of water. Let's go back up the ramp. I'm sure... No, that's just grass. I'm sure there were some silver parsnips around here. On one of the ledges. Haha, I thought so. Well, I only need one. I only need one to start a patch. Now then, I need to find my way out of here now. Preferably before there's another firestorm. Right, so from here... I do need to go back this way, I think. I think this is the way home. At least I hope it is. You, Mr. Tar, get out of the way. To see if I can find the right way now. It's not that way, it's not that way. Oh, as usual. Tars everywhere and I'm lost. Why doesn't that surprise me? This is how these episodes usually go, isn't it? She-Lab gets lost, She-Lab gets attacked by tars, a big firestorm happens. I'm sure that way was the way home though. Or maybe, no it's not, it's not. It's over the other side of here. That's where I'm getting all confused. So it's actually through here. Whee! So yes, there's two bits that seem to look similar to me, even though they really don't look that similar. So I need to get back from here, back to my teleporter. Around this way. Preferably get to a, it's gonna be a firestorm, quick, get to an oasis. Preferably get to an oasis. I'll do a bit of sprinting now, I'm back. Right, we can stand in here for 30 seconds. Wait for the firestorm to be over, and then we'll get back to the ranch and we'll, farm some of these silver parsnips up. Get a whole bunch of them. Oh. Oh, what happened there? I thought I was supposed to be safe in here. I could have sworn the firestorm came in here for a sec. Or maybe it was just like things spawning, I'm not sure. Crazy. I love just looking at the big pillars of fire. Actually, you know what? I don't even need to really wait for that. I can just get home through the portal, because actually now I'm here. sure the portal's quite close, isn't it? I don't remember where I put it. Where did I put it? I put a portal around here somewhere. I know I did. Haha! Right, back to the farm. Oh, there's no firestorms here. Oh, I'm in the... Too many portals too close together. Didn't think about that when I made them, did I? No. Anyway, we have our silver parsnip now. I think we might have a spare farm over here. No, we don't. It's got prickle pears in it. Okay, well, we need lots of prickle pears. Do we have any spare space? I don't think we do. Definitely think we need a new area with more farm plots in the next update, please. Please, Manomi Park. More plots. Bigger farm. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll give some of these dervishes a little meal. While I'm here. May as well. Okay. Thinking, what should I get rid of? Maybe like a cubery tree in here or something. We have quite a lot of cubery trees. Oh, actually we have loads of prickle pear trees in here. We've got like 4. And then one up. Yeah, let's just get rid of one of these. Here we go. Demolish crops, not the plot. And we'll grow some silver parsnips. And when we have about 100 of them, I'll just keep picking them up and picking them up and picking them up. And then when we have 100 of them, I will go over to the mosaic slimes that I've found and I'll try and pop them. By that I mean the gordos, not the slimes. I don't know why I picked up those carrots. See, the thing with prickle pears, you don't seem to get many off the tree at a time. But then there weren't many mint mangoes on the floor either, so I maybe had literally just done that before I went to the glass desert to find silver parsnips. Now, do I take the puddle plorts? I should do, really. Oh, I'm breaking them all. Why do I do this all the time? That's all of them, I think. I only got 8. I think there were more than 8 there. I think I mucked that one up. Here we have plenty of cuberies for some reason. I don't know why we got so many cuberies when we had so few mint mangoes. Crazy. Right, there we go. Lovely, all the food. Right. Let's go do some feeding quickly. And once I've done a little bit of feeding, because we don't have that much, I can't give them more food than we've got grown, so what I'm going to do then is go and do a bit of slime science. Oh yeah, can't do that. Also, I'm going to have a look and see what I can sell, if anything. Is anything selling for a good price? Answer to that is no. Nothing is selling for a good price. Except actually puddle plorts are not too bad. So I'm going to actually go sell all the puddle plorts. Actually, am I? No. No, we'll wait and see what happens to the prices. They can't get much worse than they are right now. That's pretty dire. I think I've been doing too much selling lately. Oh, okay. We have a full thing of puddle plorts. Could stick them in there. Okay, so I don't have any mint mangoes. I've got carrots, which I have nothing to do. Why did I even pick those up? I've got no idea. Let's just go and feed the cuberies. To the guys in here. Right. I'm trying to think what we actually want. Yeah, we probably do want tabby stuff. Even though these guys are hunters. We do want hunter stuff. So we definitely want that. And then I'm going to go and have a look at the slime science. And I'm going to have a look at things I can use to make selling easier. For example, someone mentioned that there's a market link that works similar to a refinery link, which would massively help me with selling, not have to run back and forward all the time, which I spend a lot of time doing when I'm selling. So, let's see what we've got. So it would be under warp tech probably. Yeah, a market link. I actually have enough stuff to make that straight away. So let's do it. A warp depot allows me to remotely transfer resources between 2 points. See, what I could use that for is for if I'm like wanting to put things into a silo, I could warp them over to the silo. However, that means I've got to suck them all in, shoot them all out again, suck them all in again, and shoot them all out again. So it would be better if I could have something that would directly put things into a silo, but I don't think that that's going to be something that I can do for now. Which is kind of annoying. It's the price I pay for waiting for the prices to go up and down is that I have to sometimes... stupid portals on the floor. I sometimes have to... do a bit more running around than if I was just literally... I mean, I sometimes wonder whether having a lot more and waiting for the prices, not waiting for the prices to change, but having more pens would be more useful. But then I think I would run out of food at that point. I don't think I need any more pens than I've got. I don't have enough to feed all of these guys. In fact, I'm going to take a little bit out of this one and give these guys a bit of food. Try and share it out a little bit. We don't have much, but what we have, we share a bit. It's at least enough to keep them a bit happier for a while. There's really nothing that eats veggies, is there? Actually, mosaic slimes might. You guys eat veggies, don't you? Look at all this on the floor. This is the one thing about having dervish slimes, is you just have to every so often go around, put things back in their pens. Anything falling out of here? And that's why it's very, very important not to have tangle slimes near to these guys, because they'll knock things out of the pen and the tangle slimes will put their little roots under and it's all just going to be an absolute nightmare. Talking about that, let's see how our fire slimes are doing. But also, oh, look how well they're doing. Lots of applause from you guys. Oh, okay, you don't like me being in your pen. That's fine. See if I care. I'll just suck everything up and then put it all back. They work in a very similar way to puddle slimes, except that they have a giant incinerator that they live in. How cool is that? You live in your incinerator. And you guys live in your pool. Okay, but anyway, the point I was trying to make was that we were going to do something about the tangles, because we don't have any tangle farms yet. Because I haven't really found anywhere good to put them. Because I think that probably the best thing to do with them is to have them not even in an area where a stray plort could get to them at all. Now, that might be up by the science lab. But I have a feeling that if a warp slime gets out and decides to start mucking around, then we're going to be in a lot of trouble. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe actually what we need to do is take a little bit of a hit on the old food. We're going to have a harvest soon, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, take a bit of a hit on the old food and maybe actually put them down by the docks. But on the other side to the puddle slimes. Like right the way over here. Now whether you can actually, because I know that normally with puddle slimes, right, you can't really make a tar or anything out of puddle plorts, because puddle plorts, you can't actually make a gordo. out of a puddle plort, so I'm thinking it might actually be a safer option. Not sure though. It feels bad to take away like an entire really cool farming plot that's completely fully upgraded. Ah, but someone said I could take away this silo. And I think that's maybe what I'll do. See how it does. We'll take away the silo, I think. Do you know what? The worst thing I have to do is go back and find a cubery if the stuff runs out. I mean, I could put some of these things up in the silo up by the science labs as well. To be honest, it's only 3 things I need to keep. I don't need to be keeping these ockers in here. I really don't need to be keeping half this stuff. So yeah, let's do it. Let's be brave. Let's do it. Let's demolish that plot. And let's put a coral in there instead. And let's make that coral have high walls. And a music box. And an air net. And a plort collector. And a feeder. And an air net. Got to buy that one. Solar shield isn't needed because they're not phosphor based. Yeah, all done. All ready for the tangles. So these mint mangoes can get fed to stuff. Do you know actually the heartbeats and ockers can get fed to the mosaic slime, so I will do that. Rather than waste them. It's better to use them, I think. Oh. By the way, I love this place. So cute. The silver parsnips seem to be growing very well as well, so start collecting those. We'll get our plot back eventually. More mint mangoes. I may as well pick those up because I've got them in my inventory anyway. Love having 100 in my inventory. It is so good. Not that I've actually got anything that's up to 100 in here, but yeah, it's all a massive help. See what's going up. Everything is going up at the moment, except for warp slimes. So hopefully in the next day or two we'll have some decent prices, but I will hold on to things. I will hold on to things until I absolutely can't hold on to them anymore. Or the price is right. Now then, you guys. I'm gonna take those out. I'm gonna put these heartbeats in. Because even though they're about the same potency as about 15 prickle pears, it means that I can give prickle pears to some of the other guys that maybe are a little bit hungry. And what I can do is I can stick these ockers just straight into their pen as well. Leave them there for a little while. They'll chomp through those. Stop it, you guys. I'm gonna splash them with water. I've decided. They're being unruly. Stop being unruly. There you go. I got a bit too excited with all the extra food, I think. As did these guys. Did all the plorts just end up on the floor? Yes, of course they did. Have your prickle pear back. And have your plorts back. And stop being bad. There you go. Much better. Right. These guys can all have some mint mangoes. Maybe about 20 each. So we've actually got well-fed slimes at the moment. So if everything is well-fed-ish. I say ish because probably isn't completely well fed. If everything is done it again, kind of well fed, and I can spend a little bit of time on some slime science because we don't actually have anything, any like of the extractors anywhere at the moment, do we? Tabby plorts are needed, honey plorts are needed. Oh, hang on. I can make one of those. I can make an advanced drill. I can probably make a couple of them actually. So let's make maybe 3 of those if we can. And we're going to need to put those down in the indigo quarry. Pumps, we need more pink plorts and tabby plorts. And then we're going to need honey plorts for the... Right, so we have plenty of tabby and honey right here, right by us. But pink plorts as usual. Little bit harder to find. So one thing I might actually do is change these guys into pink warp slimes. Because I realised that I did get rid of some pink ones. But I do think we should have some pink in this little bit area here. But 20 a pop, unfortunately. We don't even have that. Okay, what happened there? Yeah, I'm basically shooting it with a fire plort. That's not going to stop him, is it? I don't know what happened there. I think some of the dervish stuff got kicked out, basically. Got kicked out into the wrong pen. So I need to be prepared to sometimes replace my dervish slimes. And in fact, I might need to do that now because we have got 1, 2, 3, 4 in there. So that's fine. Then you've got 3 in there, 2 in there, and 2 in there. So I'm going to go on a little... Hey guys, there's your heartbeats. I'll go on a little recon mission to get some more of those later. Fires, 48 each. Do you know what? I'll sell them. Why not? I am so poor right now. And the next thing in the 7Z club costs like 75,000. Yeah, 75,000. That is so much money. So. Oh, yeah, I think we got more food we can pick up as well. One thing I really want to do though, very soon. This will happen very soon, I'm sure. Is I want to go and get these done. Yes, they're done. I want to go and get googly eyes and little bow ties and put them on some of my slimes or even on my gordos. I also want to make some more gordo snares and see if I can get some more of the interesting gordos. It's going to be a while before I have 100 of those silver parsnips. That's going to be about 5 harvests at least. No, probably more than that. We get 15 per harvest. So about 6 harvests. And maybe a 7th actually. Quickly doing the maths in my head, aren't I? 2 times 15 is 30. 3 times 30 is 90. So then we're nearly at 100. Yeah, it'll be 7 harvests. And then I'll have 5 left over. Then again, I might get 14 a time and then it'll probably be even better than that. Right. This is how maths works in my head. It's quite scary, isn't it? This is how I got through school. Okay, so I've picked up all the bits and bobs off the floor and we can go and feed our slimes again. They will be much happier. To be honest though, the rate I feed them, I don't know if we need like tons and tons of them. Whether having 2 per pen is actually better. Quite possibly. Okay, the thing with this is we don't actually have... Throwing stuff on the floor again. Dervish slimes, I don't know what you're doing. You're just so untidy. And unruly. And making fire everywhere again. Okay, let's go. Let's go in slime science again. So, did I actually pick up those pink? No, I didn't. Also, we want to go get some pink slimes so I can change the warp slimes into pink slimes. And I need some kind of other... You guys come with me. Maybe don't need 6 of you. Maybe about 4. 4 seems a good compromise there. Okay, so we're going to get 4 of these guys, and what I then need to do is to pull out some other... I'll give these guys the mint mangoes, get a little space in my inventory. We then need to make these guys into tars. Then I'm going to need to clean out the dispenser as well. So, to make them into tars, I will probably use something like a phosphor plort, something I've got lots of. Not as many as I thought I might have. I'm going to shoot these at these guys, make them all into tars, and then shoot them, and then they will disappear. As I said, I've said before, this is like a really, really useful trick if you want to get rid of these guys, because it means you don't have to pick them up and throw them in the water or anything like that. You can just literally sit there, happily waiting. Okay, so if I put these pink slimes in, they've got plenty of warp slimes in there, so they should immediately turn into pink warp slimes. Yay! And they've got plenty of food as well, which is great. So I'm going to take a few of these honey plorts away, and I'll also take some of the warp plorts away because they have completely filled up their little collector there. You've been very, very productive. Well, your predecessors have been very, very productive. I just take about 50 out for now, because I took 50 out before, and so that will just fill up the silo space for it. Lovely. Okay, I can just go back in your pen. Cool, so that's their pen all cleared out nicely. So I can go do my slime science now. Actually, I probably can't because I probably don't have enough stuff, but let's have a look at the decorations and the curios and things. So I definitely had, or at least I thought I had, bow ties and googly eyes, but bow ties and googly eyes might still need to be purchased. Oh, they do, and then 9,000, I can't afford them. That's so bad. Okay, so I can't afford them, and I don't have enough pink ones to do anything. So it might be time, honestly speaking, to let the day go through. Turn the day over. Go sleep for the night, basically. Let's go sleep for the night. It's actually not too bad because I am just sleeping till morning from the night times. I'm actually sleeping at the right time of day for once, which is amazing. But yeah, I feel like this is one of these episodes where you spend the whole time just mucking around on the farm, which I think you need to do sometimes. Oh no, there's a big tree growing on my face. Let's do the same here. I don't know why I'm carrying these honey plorts around. That's not going to really help me, is it? I'm going to need to pick up all the prickle pears and stuff off the floor. Grrr. Damn my inventory, and it's only having 4 slots. Stupid inventory. I'm going to sit here and have a sulk now because my inventory only has 4 slots. Even if they can carry 100 each, I don't care. Oh, we're in the desert again. That's not a clever place to run over, is it? Okay, let's put these away. I'm going to carry around the silver parsnips. Just you watch me. Actually, probably should put them away as well. I'll put them here and I'll take them with me just before I go to the glass desert to go and pop the gordo, but no point in doing that until I've got enough stuff with me to do it. I believe that there's a mosaic gordo by the mosaic shrine, and I believe there's another one on a ledge just by the dervish shrine. You know the area I mean. So I'll be going to get those soon. But I also believe that there are some others that reside in the existing areas, such as the moss blanket and I think the indigo quarry. I think I've heard that there are some already there, so that might be quite cool. Oh, come on. Ugh. Thought I didn't have any prickle pears then. I was like, really? I just got rid of that silo that had all of them in, but I have enough to replenish the stocks, so that's good. Mind you, they're not too difficult to find because they grow in the oases. It's just, with all of the fruit and veg, the minute I want to find one, they're all at the baby stage of growing. And that's the silver parsnips. So that kind of annoys me. I need to go and look at the prices and I can see if I can sell anything because I'm so poor. And we need to go and sort out the tangle slimes as well. And we'll actually need to go and find tangle slimes for that. Because I don't actually even have any tangle plorts. So I can't get like a pink slime and just shove that in there. I probably will do, I will change them to pink largos, I think. Because I need pink plorts for science stuff. And I got rid of too many of them. Okay, you guys have some food. See, I always feel lovely and like really good that I've fed my slimes and all this sort of thing. But then like, I feel like then I don't do kind of much adventuring. And then when I do a lot of adventuring, I feel like I've neglected my little slimes. It's a very, very fine balancing act. I never have enough food for them. I really think I've not got the balance of that right at all. But then they always have tons of food in their cage. And then none in the dispenser. So even on the slowest. Maybe you're meant to like have them like practically up to the roof and have loads of them eating the food and making the plorts and stuff. And maybe have less pens than I have. But I like the variety. I like having lots of stuff. Right, now let's see if we've got... So we've got barely any pink plorts at all still. It's still not all we can do. Let's see if we can do some selling. That would be very, very handy. See if any of the prices are actually worthy. Oh, really not. Really, really not. Really, really, really not. Okay, I think, because we've fed everybody and we've just picked all the food up off the floor, then now might be a good time to pass the day. I don't think any of the collectors are too full either. No. No, looks like we did a lot of selling just last time. I think the ones down here are pretty bad. Hang on. What's all this on the floor? Honey and boom plorts. Did someone escape? Looks like they've come all the way from here. Crazy. Oh no, there's honey. There used to be honey and boom there. No, they're not anymore. Let's check that these guys don't have massively full dispensers. The rads are quite full. And those are quite full. Okay. So what I'll do, these are honey boom, aren't they? So I'll stick those in their pen. Oh no. Oh no, you're phosphor boom. Ah. Oh, good grief. Okay, that was bad. All I really wanted to do was to take these away. I didn't want to change the day over with them with a massively full plort collector. So we'll just quickly get that cleared out. And then we'll take all the rad ones as well. This is so much better now. I can take the whole lot. I may just keep them in my inventory. And then we'll turn the day into the next day. And we'll see what the prices are like. So greedy. Such a greedy Sheila, wanting all the money. Okay, so prices are rubbish right now. And I want to sleep until the next day, because I am lazy. But it's not me that's lazy, it's Beatrix. Beatrix, laying in bed all day. I don't know. Okay, let's have a look at these prices now. So 65, 57, 58. 84, 81 for Tabby. That's not too bad. But yeah, generally still pretty dire. All of it, really. I know stuff over here I'm expecting at least 100 for. Stuff in the middle I would expect maybe somewhere between 50 and 80. And stuff over here I would like to get up to sort of the 40, 50 mark. I think with honey slimes I've been able to get them as high as sort of 50, 60. So I'm not going to be selling them for the prices that they're selling at the moment. They're all going up. Except for the warps, but I don't know. Maybe I should have sold them at 80. Maybe those are, yeah, possibly, nah. Okay, so what I'm going to need to do now is to pop these away. By the way, I am loving these Ultra Dash boots. Like, it used to be that I would dash and my energy would run out so quickly, but now I'm having a great time. Ugh, I have no room left in these silos. Oh, hang on, I've got loads of puddles and Really? Oh, I could take these silver parsnips away. Stick some, like, hunter plorts or something in there. And then I'd have enough room to move the puddle plorts and put the rad plorts away. That would do. Because nothing is really doing very well at the moment. I think I sold too much stuff. There we are, we put these puddle plorts way over here. And then we've got enough room for all the different foods. So yeah, I think that'll probably be the end of the episode today. We pretty much just mooched around on the farm and didn't really make very much money at all, but we're starting to get back to the beginning of the process. I could have sworn that was a person when I went past that. Made me jump. Does anyone else get that? Where sometimes you see things out of the corner of your eye and you think that it's a scary person? Because I get that all the time. And it really makes me jump. That's probably why I shouldn't do survival horror. I get caught by jump scares very easily. But anyway, that is it for me for today. And we've, as I say, just sort of made the farm run a little bit smoother today. And I feel good about that. But also farming the silver parsnips is a really good thing because that means that we can go out on adventures and pop those mosaic gordos. And then at some point in the future as well, we'll go and find the other gordos that were put in by this patch. Because I've been so obsessed with actually being in the glass desert that those two little gordos, I was just like, no, I'll get to them later. So I think it's time to get to those very soon. Also, more slime science. So getting more pink slimes in there is really, really good because we can get some more pink plorts. And that means that we can do so much more science because I just run out of them all the time. So anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, then please leave me a like. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.